I just turned 18 today. So here are the 18 things I would have paid $1,800 to know sooner. I'm not some prodigy or someone who's famous or someone who's made it, but I am in a position where I can say my younger self would have dreamt of to be in. So maybe grab a glass of water or something to drink and I will find a place and I see you there. So I have found my spot now. I have my bottle of water and I think we should dive right in now. And I have structured from least to most important. Everything is valuable and you should listen to all of them. So let's dive right in. Number 18. These are the good old days. And just like 2014, 15, 16 are right now, these are the days you will look back to one day. Maybe in 10 years. Maybe you even look back right now to year 2020. And that's okay. But the problem is, are they good things you remember or are they bad things you remember? So make your days right now really good, what you really dream of. Work on that and then you will look back on it with pride rather than regret. Because when we are 90, we will look back at all of these days and then we count everything together. And if we say we made a mistake or regret something, you can't change that anymore. You can change it now, so change it. And do the thing that you really want the good old days to look like. Number 17, most people aren't thinking about you as you think they do. Let me explain. Everyone has that obsession with, do I look great? How is my hair? How is my shirt? How is my necklace? Are they suiting me or do I look bullshit? Who cares, to be honest? Because at the end of the day, everyone is too busy with their own lives. So focus on yourself. Number 16, the cage can be mental, but also physical. And you need to free your mind to find the way out with your body. Let me explain. When you are in an environment that is toxic, then this is physical. When you are saying I can't do this or that, then this is a mental problem. So you need to free up your mind first and then the physical thing. Because when you tell yourself, for example, you want to achieve your dream body. Everybody has a dream body. When you want to achieve that, you first of all have to believe in it, that you can do it. Because if you don't believe in it, you won't get there. You got me? So first, free your mind, believe in it, work on your mindset, and then work on your physique. It's only an example. It applies to every fucking thing in life. So, number 15, school isn't the world. First of all, when we were young, everything was right and nothing was wrong. And in school, we get taught that to every question there's only one answer. Like, in maths it's okay. In English it's okay too. But for religion, for example, how I believe in God, who cares, first of all? Because when I look at God, God sees me as everyone else around him. Every person is worth the same. If you're rich, if you're famous, if you're homeless, it doesn't even matter. In front of God, everybody is the same. And in school, you're either bad because you have a bad grade, or you're good because you have a good grade. But now, let me tell you a fun fact. Why do so many A students work for D students? Because D students question everything. And the A students just learn how they want them to be in the long term. So maybe question a little bit, you know? And remember, don't stress about your school grades because in 10 years nobody will care. Anyway. So number 14, everybody fails, but it's how you fail. For example, failure everybody says something else as a failure. Some say failure is when I don't get the job. Failure is when I don't reach my goal at that specific timeline. But that's one thing. One way to fail, sorry. Messed up, see? And that's one thing to fail. One way, again. But the other way to fail is not even trying. And I think that's the real fail in my eyes. Because when you say, for example, you want to be a billionaire, and you don't even try to become a millionaire, or don't even try to make money, then first of all, you're full of shit. And second of all, you failed. And you failed not in the term that you tried and failed and then you learned out of it. No, you failed because you didn't try. And you can't learn out of it and get better out of it because you didn't even try. You get me? It's a little bit complicated. But what I want to say is, when you fail, and you will fail in your life, choose the way you fail. Choose to fail while trying, because you get better when you try and fail, because out of mistakes we learn. Out of not doing, we don't learn. So pick your failing. Number 13, fear is just bad imagination in your own mind. It's like your mind will lie to you, and not even once, not even twice. I think every day, minimum 10 times. Your mind will tell you, oh, I'm scared of this, I'm scared of that. For example, I want to move out of Germany and maybe to Bali or Portugal and start my entrepreneurial journey. And I am scared of it. I'm really, 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 really scared. But what we need to tell ourselves is that fear has a meaning. Every letter has a meaning in there, and it stands for, sorry that I read it now, false evidence appearing real. And that just means, like it stands there, it is false imagination of something we assume is real or will become real. Most of the times our fears aren't that bad like we think. Our mind is just a little bitch that lies to us. Number 12, energy is currency, and if you don't protect it, you will basically lose it forever. Because energy is our fuel. Like when you drive a car, it needs fuel. And our fuel is energy. And we get energy from food or doing something we love doing. And if you do something that you don't enjoy, it drains your energy, which results in burnout. So choose on what you focus your energy on or give your energy to, because you need to have the energy to do the things that move you forward in life. Like for example, if you have a big dream, you need to use the energy on your dream and not on your soul draining job or soul draining school subjects or something else. Number 11, money buys freedom if you use it right. Freedom is time, is doing something we love and enjoy doing every single day, and you can buy it by getting so good at it, at one thing, that you can buy freedom with it. And what I mean with freedom is you can outsource the task to someone else. For example, if you're good at mindset like I am, I think so, then I am bad at, for example, finances or account management or just numbers in general, then I get like an accountant. And maybe I get someone who enjoys it. You need to have someone that enjoys it too, because you work together better. And that way, you buy yourself freedom. You get so good at it, at the mindset thing, that you can pay someone else to do the rest that you're not good at. That's how you buy freedom. That's how the ultra rich does it. Or at least I see it like that. Number 10, your family's limits aren't your limits. Just because they say you won't get rich or you won't become an athlete, or you won't get that scholarship, or whatever. That doesn't mean that you can't, because some people are in a wheelchair and can't walk, and when they give you advice and say you can't walk, that is basically bullshit if you're not in a wheelchair. Number 9, and let's drink a little bit for that one. Your first win changes your brain forever. For example, when I started out and got my first subscriber, or when I started out and got my first win when I was a little young boy and had my first win as a football player, as a team, or my first win as a tennis player, it changes everything because you know it is possible. And when I can get 1 subscriber, I can get a 2nd subscriber. When I can get 1 customer, I can get a 2nd customer. And most of the times, the hardest thing is just the first one. Number 8, which is winter gives summer its value. What I mean by that is hard times will make the easy times or easy situations, first of all, easier and worth living. Because either you choose your hard, or life will choose hard for you. Number 7, if you can't find the map, draw one. It's basically that simple. If you don't have someone who could have helped you in that situation that you're in right now, draw yourself the map. Coach yourself. It gives ChatGPT. I think we don't even need therapists anymore, or something, because ChatGPT can do it if you just know how to put in the prompt for the right type of therapy or whatever you need. ChatGPT is basically a coach, because the information is out there. You just need to know how to get there and how to structure it properly. Number 6, the harder the climb, the better the view. The harder it is to get to your dreams or your goals, the better it will look like after, or the better it will be after. I can't really explain it, but it's basically self-explanatory. So let's dive right into our top 5, and I will drink another sip. Number 5, you're the player of your main character in the game. So some people say you are the main character. Okay, maybe I am, but I feel like if you're the main character, you're basically a little bit lost. So when you play, because you play your main character like it is a video game, you can choose what you do, what you want to achieve. You can choose your skill tree. You can choose everything on it. So basically choose what you want to do with your life and lead your main character to it like it is a game. Play it with your controller or your mouse and keyboard or whatever. Lead the main character to win life. Level up, use your skill set, you level up your skills, and slowly but surely you get better. And maybe the only thing that really helps sometimes is just gamify your life. Number 4, small risk and discomfort save you from huge regrets later. When you go out on the streets, for example, and you ask some old man if he really is happy with their life, I think 8 out of 10 times they say, I should have done this. And this sentence is just saying they regret something. So they would rather go back in time and take the pain and the discomfort and the research and everything it takes to just do the thing that they wanted to do, so that they don't regret it at the long term. Because we don't regret things we have tried. We only regret things we didn't try. Because the things we did try helped us level up. It doesn't matter if you won or if you lost. It's just the basic simple truth. Now my top 3, and This one I need to hear very, very often. All three of them. Very, very often. And let's dive right into it with the third one. And I'm still figuring that a little bit out. But it is just, there is no perfect. There is no perfect time, no perfect plan, no perfect life. There is nothing perfect. You will fail no matter what. It will get hard no matter what. It will maybe be easy at some days, no matter what. You will have sad days, you will have happy days, you will have neutral mood days. It's basically every time it's like that. So perfect is impossible. You can try to make it better and better and better and better and better. But when you walk into a company, for example, they can improve. Even Google or Amazon or the best companies in the world, they can improve something or get better at something. And you can too. So perfect is, it is impossible to be perfect. That's the only thing that is impossible in my eyes. Number 2, not all storms come to destroy you. When I lost my grandfather when I was 9 years old, I thought, this is it. My life got miserable and more miserable and more miserable. And yeah, life was just shit, to be honest. But right now I will look back and would say thank you. Because it made me, I would say the adult, because I'm 18 now, I am right now. You know what I mean? Because the storm that made me stronger. Some of them come to destroy the forest or burn down some shit. And that is okay. But most of the times, it comes and burns your house down or burns the woods down you just walked out of, just because you learn out of it. You get better out of it and it shapes you to a better person. Everything that happens in this world, I believe, and this is my philosophy, either I win or I learn and get better. There is not something that is bad. And number 1 is, I remind myself a lot on that, is keep your heart pure and kind. Always. Because first of all, you need to be kind to yourself. If you judge yourself like crazy, you should judge yourself. But you should not judge yourself so hard that you go into depression. You should take care of yourself. You are your own parent. And I learned that in my teenage years. Because I was forced to grow up on my own, basically. Because nobody really cared that I had that depression and that school really was a mental shit for me. Basically, really, school was a mental shit for me. So, also, you should keep your heart pure, because there are some people out there that go through hardship. And I wanted to play, for example, I sometimes play video games, and the only video games I play is on my phone Subway Surfers, sometimes when I have really nothing to do and just want to chill. Or if I chill with the boys, I play Valorant online with them. But that's it. Literally, that's it. So last night I wanted to play with my best friend, and he was kind of down and I was kind of down. So we kind of unwillingly avoided each other, but we didn't know how the other one felt at the time. And this morning we texted each other and we both admitted that we were a little down. So you should always be kind, because you don't know what the other person is really going through. Because most of the times we just shut our mouth. And be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep your heart pure. And I don't want to borrow much more time of you. I just want to say, keep dreaming. Nothing is impossible, except being perfect. And yeah, have a good one. Hopefully we see each other soon again. And yeah, have a nice day. I wish you all the best. And hopefully I catch you in the next one. Peace, my brother or sister.